Hi, I'm Tamara Rabenald, CEO of Voder International, a company dedicated to the IP industry for over 19 years, specializing in intellectual property investigations and brand protection. I wanted to share another excerpt from a presentation that I gave on successful investigations. This one provides some reasons why third parties are helpful to support your brand protection efforts. There are a number of reasons why hiring a third party may be a good strategy, and I've outlined some of those here. As a company that supports trademark owners, brands, and their counsel, we wouldn't exist if we didn't add value. And of course, we strive to add value with each and every interaction that we have with a client or a subject of investigation. If you haven't hired an investigator in the past because you thought it was difficult or you didn't have the right resource, you have one now, and getting started is as easy as a quick email or phone call. There are a number of ways that third parties like us can be effective in supporting your brand protection efforts. Beyond ensuring that you remain anonymous, you can be confident that you have an expert involved, which will likely save you time, money, and headaches in the long run. Especially if you've been chasing a particular bad guy for a long time, bringing in a fresh set of eyes with an unbiased perspective is helpful. Not to mention, at Vodra, where intellectual property investigations are the heart and soul of what we do every day, there is the added benefit of a cross-industry perspective. Our investigation spans such a wide variety of consumer product categories that we see how trends emerge and sellers' behaviors or strategies evolve based on their level of sophistication and pressures within a specific industry. We develop and adapt our investigative tactics accordingly and bring these insights to that next case. As another side note about a fresh perspective, if you have an investigation that's particularly challenging and feel like you've hit a dead end, don't forget to go back to the beginning to see what you may have uncovered at the start of the case that, looking at it now, has added context and may open another avenue to explore that you didn't consider before. We do this all the time and also brainstorm ideas as a team. Of course, when it relates to the evidence in supporting a civil action, you won't have to worry about whether the evidence or your witness will be viable because securing and preserving the evidence to support your case is our primary objective. And we have experience in court. Two of our team members are headed to depositions next month. Now, we understand that we may never know your products as well as you do. And fortunately, we don't need to. That's why we work together. We just need to know enough to be effective and maybe a little dangerous. We are experts at our craft and masters of our wheelhouse, just like you are of yours. When we collaborate, we all bring the best of what we know to the table. And that's when the real magic happens. If you haven't hired third parties like investigators before to see how they might further your case, there is no time like the present to give it a try. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to reach out with any questions or comments. If you'd like an investigator's perspective on a different topic, I'm always glad to connect. Take care.